Now let's check out the field pass and learn about your objectives.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Sure, my stuff is on. All right, there we go. All right. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome to the stream. Man, y'all already know what we're doing. We starting off hard. We go get active. You feel me? This is the new and improved. You feel me? We about to get lit. So they got Ricky Williams, as you know. We gotta go ahead get that. We gotta, yeah, get active. New people on the team. We go, road to glory. We go make sure we put some content out for this year. I know I've been lacking. I know I've been lacking. But this, I'm making sure we right. We gonna get right throughout the whole time. Putting out content, making sure everything is straight. Make sure we got some content in this joint. Oh yeah, we got a new strong safety. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, bro. Share the video, share the stream with your family, friends. We getting active all year. We got Madden coming out, NCAA. We got everything for y'all boys. Ooh, we gonna make sure we got a lot for y'all this year. I'm not liking for y'all. You feel me? We getting active all year. We gonna make sure we right. So make sure y'all like, subscribe, put on post notifications, everything. We gonna get right this year. This gonna be a road to glory as well. We will do a road to glory stream. We gonna get right. So make sure y'all really do like and subscribe so y'all don't miss. I know y'all don't wanna miss, so make sure y'all with it. Y'all stay tuned. Cause if I'm with it, y'all with it. You did. So we gonna make sure we right this year. Make sure y'all tell y'all family and peers too. Y'all family and peers is what gonna keep this stream going. show love too, man. I show love. We gonna get active all year this year for y'all boys too. So and as y'all know, yeah, I was lacking. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I used to, here and there. Make sure we get right this year though. All right, training shit. Gotta get some training. All right, man. Make sure y'all stay tuned. We gonna get active all year with NCAA. We gonna show a lot of content. We got Road to Glory, franchise. We got everything for y'all. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. getting a whole bunch of gameplays for y'all, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. What's up? What's up? Alright. I know that's you. Oh, we got more kick power. Oh, they both got the same amount of kick power, so it really wouldn't matter. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Welcome to the stream. Yes, you know we gotta get right this year, so I've been lacking. I've been lacking bad, so I gotta make a comeback of the year, you know. Cause I've been haven't been really posting videos, so I gotta get back with that. So once I get back with that, we gonna make sure we right. All year we getting active. College football and everything. We'll do a lot of content though. We're gonna do like Road to Glory, um, and a whole bunch of other stuff for y'all. So y'all just make sure y'all just stay active during the whole stream. You know, nothing about be active. You know, we gonna make sure everything is right. You know, about to get into a game real quick. Show y'all the little gameplay and everything. You know, we gonna make sure we right though. Let's see how long it takes for us to hop in the game. Shouldn't take us too long to hop in the game. There we go. There we go. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, you know, put on post notifications, share the video. Make sure y'all share too. We getting active all year. All year.
And the Golden Eagles will kick
this
it
is
away.
my first time playing NCAA. I didn't play 25, so
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28.
I like the gameplay though. I'm liking the stadium, you know, everything. It's a lot of things that I see that
Looking
they
to throw,
improve.
it's Howard. Got his man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice game. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating.
I've been watching
It
this
is
for
nice
like
to be the
a minute.
quarterback
And I love playing running back.
Quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his
I love the
break,
commentator
he
too.
didn't
I ain't gonna lie. I love the
trail and fade
commentator.
away. He actually attacked
nice.
the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route.
Drag route. Yo.
Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And it's loose.
We got that
and just like they drew
that was a little harder thing.
You
know, a little harder thing.
Top of it, still get the first down. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Free safety. I mean, it was out of bounds.
The standard is indisputable.
I like how, like, this year, though, they actually got booth reviews.
And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game.
Look at that change of direction,
They
though.
make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility.
I don't run the ball often, but I do what I gotta do.
Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers, and this guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentage.
And y'all know me by now. I don't go with that motor. I don't go meta. I do what I want.
Getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Fires to the tight end. All down with the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation.
First game of the day,
for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
I love offense.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, man. Like, subscribe, put on food.
Take those
put on that food.
Guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Oh, that touchdown. That touchdown. That touchdown. Come on. That touchdown. Come on, man.
You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws.
I'm trying to get used to the kick system. You know,
score right off the bat.
The kick system is going to throw me off just yet. Oh, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold that joint.
On the run from inside his 25.
Come on.
They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks.
No, but it already starting with this. Already starting with the decent, bruh. No, EA's fucking up already. EA fucking up already. Well, that was the first game. Unfortunately, we got a decent. We're gonna run it back, though. We're gonna run it back. No, we gotta run it back. Nah, it didn't take us that long to get in the game this time, so. But one thing I do like about this is the graphics. The graphics look more realistic. Yeah, I turned up though, man. I turned up. NCAA's out. We're playing Ohio State now. We're now playing Ohio State.
LSU ready to kick it away to get things started.
Come on.
From inside his own 15, looking for room.
Oh, he going to the house. Damn.
he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
That's my fault.
He is a field flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
All right, now we got to come back. We're going to come back off of this.
That's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown.
And he got another kicker on him.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. To the air, it's Howard. Dumps it to the back. And he drops it. Just a little too slippery in the hand.
Dropped it.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Oh, that's a
Fires
pick.
to the wide out. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 10. The offense changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
We'll try to get that up.
And that one would have been picked off if he could have stayed in bounds, and the quarterback will live to tell about it.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Fires to the right.
And that's a PI.
And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Great place to start for this offense. QB draw.
Yeah, starting already with this.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. Might as well give it to him again. He's brought down at the 6th of the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top. Got out of
Look at that.
trouble.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage.
I gotta give you for this.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Yo, if I win, you gotta go follow me on TikTok.
Shit, no.
I don't post Buckeye content.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout.
I'm going all the way. Come on.
He's loose. At the 20. Touchdown LSU. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yes, sir.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
From inside the 15, here's the return. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Motion from the back. On the option. And now on the
fumble.
ball's loose. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That's caught. It's Smith. Quick spin on the ride.
Damn.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Man, we got to get a stop.
Wants to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All out of space.
Right.
He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the scoring play coming on a 56-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down.
That's a pick.
Damn. Picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Robinson. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, and an array of possibilities here. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Turning on the Jets. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. Gets it past the marker. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nowhere to go. The ball is loose.
He's all the way with that. Come on.
Defense, and he's off. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They got to get to the thing.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Final play of the quarter coming. To the ground with the back.
Connor. All right.
And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. He'll try the left side. This
it ain't enough.
Defense was
Not enough.
ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Man, I want to be a team that can run the football and be physical, especially on second and inches, buy myself some space, coming out of my own territory. The defense met the physical challenge. Now third and inches, this offense needs to be more physical.
Looking to throw for it.
I'm trying to get out of that.
Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
We gotta get
the sweet feet buy a little time.
Come on.
He throws back to the left. That
Ain't
could
no
be
way.
risky. He's got it. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Gets it to the back. Back's going for the goal line. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, short completion, setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to throw it into the end zone on third down? Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points. effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
We had a chance to make him go 4 and out.
Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Time to take a shot. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth-quarter game.
Bring in the heat. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now on first down from the 30. Sends it back in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll immediately call timeout after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. They'll try to get it in with the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up. Trying play action.
Stop him.
Gets rid of it.
No, sir.
And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
The field goal is no good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Howard. He slings it deep to the left. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
He's got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Grab the
ball's out.
Wow, bro.
And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half.
Down by 2 possessions.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half.
I got this.
Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. And
They got
get him
this.
stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's the pressure. The short hands, it's Williams. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Under fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the 3rd quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put him in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Steps away. Headed to the end zone. And he finds his way out of bounds. Real close to the goal line there, knocking on the door. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the draw. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra.
No. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's at the 50. The 40, past the 30, the 10, touchdown Buckeyes! The defense putting points on the board.
Yeah, I can't do nothing about that.
Don't quit. Don't do it.
I just can't. First game, it was good. Second game, it was hectic. Second game was hectic. We can do. We're gonna shake back, man. We're gonna shake back. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna shake back. What is this nigga mic? God damn. We're gonna shake back with the first game. We were doing good. Second game, we fell off. Third game, we gotta make a comeback. We gotta make a comeback this week. Man, if y'all want any type of videos, any type of content that I can do, then let me know what y'all want me to do.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Gives it on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard
shot. Y'all like, subscribe, put on post
line.
notifications.
Texas A&M going quickly.
Stay tuned, man.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
I try to like
it. On second down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down.
Gotta watch that top.
There's a heat. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards.
I can really get like an open
account for every single play.
The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top.
Bam.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
No third.
And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They told us they were going to be aggressive no matter where they were on the field. Didn't take long to prove it. Going for it on 4th down in their first drive. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Wants to throw. It's Howard. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
If we can just get
back to pass.
Oh yeah, that's all the way.
Going for the big play. He's got it inside the 25.
What are you talking about?
Touchdown LSU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Texas A&M going up tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Under fire. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier. Working deep down the right side.
Give me that. Give me that.
3rd and Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
They'll give it to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
We'll try to go for another deep. We'll try to go for another deep
run like that on first down. If you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short.
I tried to force it. I tried to force it.
Got room on the return.
I tried to force it.
Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
Oh, yeah. No.
Scoops it up.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous balance, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
End of the first quarter. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, put on post notifications, you feel me? We're on the road to 200 subscribers. Don't forget that. We are on the road to 200 subscribers.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down.
I got a little giveaway going once we get over.
Got it in the
Once
middle,
we get
Jackson.
over 1,000 subscribers, we are doing a giveaway.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they're after him. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Aggies want to crank the tempo. The play-action fake.
We're there. Come on. We're there.
He's down at the 1, and they've almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Complete out of the backfield.
Down.
When an offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out. It's tight.
Barely got that.
Touchdown, Aggies. You know what?
Hey.
That's a bit of a trick play. Give it to the big guy. Let him tote that rock to the house.
It's a trick in college football now to even have a fullback in the game. Give it to the big fella. I'll tell you what, that's like tackling a tree stump. All legs, just big, stocky guy. Get in the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
This is where we gotta recover from my last drive.
It's Howard. Finds a tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Did not start this year off negative. This is the last game to stream. We might stream later. So make sure y'all subscribe. Put on post notifications so y'all do not miss a video. I don't want y'all to miss a video. So.
Off play action. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass for a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Fourth and a long way to go, but the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He could have picked that off.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
On third down, going up top. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Dropping back, it's Howard. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking.
I said throw it away. I thought I had a chance.
Get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Rushes on him. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, trying to push it deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Showing the arm strength to the left. And they gambled in their own end. Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back.
Come on, get that back. Get that back.
Turnover can swing momentum.
Come on, get that back.
And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's Howard. He uncorks a bullet to the right. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. They make the tackle at the 39, but a really good job by the return team there. Opening play of the drive from the 39.
We really got to stop this, like, passing ball. We actually got to run the ball now.
Starting this third quarter on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
Quarterback running on the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback making adjustments. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. It's Golden. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because
we're locking in now. Come on.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll leave it with him.
Come on, we're locking in now. Come on.
He's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to ride this running back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Power football with the run.
Come on. Come on.
Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will give them the lead. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't having it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line.
You gotta play defense better.
The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Texas A&M going quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice tape playing physical by this defense.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
He got nervous.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, you're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end. You're expecting them to punt.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
It's a pick. He dropped it. Okay, we get.
Pass turns it over in their own end.
Love the coverage on defense.
That's the drive that gonna make it. That's the drive that gonna make it.
We got on the back end. Great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Off the play fake on 1st down.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Bengals made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And I think in the pre-snap, both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively.
We had a rough start. I'll say that. We had a rough start. Now we getting everything back.
I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Takes it inside the 25, and he'll bring it back. They get him stopped, but not before he gets.
We had a rough start. I'll say that. We had a rough start. Now we catching up. We're getting the momentum.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Trying to get the corner.
Stop that right there. Come on.
Running to Green.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. They'll run play action. Floating away.
Just that.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. How about that Bayou Bengal defensive front showing some dominance? Booger McFarland, Marcus Spears liking their pressure.
And that defensive line getting to the quarterback.
We're getting to their head. We are getting to their head. Come on.
That you just mentioned, like Booger in the past, that put on that purple and gold, look good, big physical guys that fill out them uniforms and eat quarterbacks.
We're going for it. He's going for it. Yeah, he's going for it. He's going for it.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down, trailing. Big man has
That's
it.
my
It's
fault.
a 1st down and more.
I don't know why I left
Huge
that spot. That's my
play, and they
fault.
get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete.
I will say this year, the defense is more balanced and the offensive blocking.
Right back up top on second.
Give me that. Thank you. Thank you. Use alert.
And he's wrapped up after a
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense.
We gotta score. We gotta score the ceiling. We gotta score the
ceiling. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Snagged in the middle. It's Coleman. And as they get into
that's all we gotta do. We're doing good right now.
Here in the third.
Oui. Oui.
So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
I should have held it. I should have held it.
Defenses, they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Howard.
But that's the first down, though.
Grabbed in the middle. It's
to the house.
Wide open spaces. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
That was great pocket work, though. Great pocket work.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. The give.
Come on.
And he takes it.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Touchdown, Tigers. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
The snap sets up the throw.
He played like
he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here's the return from inside his 10.
We just gotta keep him down on the ground. We're locked in. We're locked in. The third game was what make it. You feel me? We ended up on a good note.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line.
That's one thing I say. The improvement in this game is a lot better and everything. Yeah, I had a rough second game, but
wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his man. It's Lockett. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Texas A&M going up tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Scrambling away. The throw.
It could have been a pick by a D-line. Come on.
The defense sticking with its coverage.
He just can't stop this defense.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great.
Turning it on.
That's cool.
He's brought down. It'll be enough for a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
to the air on first down. Spits it out to the back.
No, he could have picked it up.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Going up top again. That's caught. It's Jackson. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Fires to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going on.
Give me that.
It is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
I'm talking about right here.
They'll run it. They want to take their time
Not
here.
me.
Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. He'll do it himself on the draw. Got enough for the 1st.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
He got stuck.
Let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And the defense holds firm.
We're just trying to kill that clock. That's all we're trying to do right now.
On that play. They've got to come up with a big
We're really
play on
trying to
this
kill that
3rd and
clock.
long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Howard. He's taking the shot.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Head top.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
That's what I like to see right
the
here.
extra point to finish the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28.
All right, we just need one stop, boys. One stop.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Makes the catch.
Nigga.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they'll bring him down for the sack. Set back by the earlier sack.
I like
Maybe
this,
a hint of desperation here, behind and going for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
No, sir.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't
You think we should go for? Oh, never mind. Never mind. All right, y'all. That's a great way to show gameplay, show the passing, show the run game, everything. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, put on post notifications, share the stream. Share the stream. We gotta share the stream. I know we got to. What I will say though, this game is way much better than Madden. I'm gonna just say that it is better than Madden. Thanks everyone for tuning in, putting on post notifications, subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.